Hello everyone, welcome to our special guest interview today at Good Morning Atomy. Today I have Sharon Rose Master Sam. Welcome Sam to our show.
Hello, good morning.
Good to see you.
Thank you very much for having me today.
Great. Sam, please introduce yourselves to everyone who's watching today and tell us a little bit about yourself.
Okay, my name is Sam and I'm a Sharon Rose Master in Atomy. My full-time profession is a CPA accountant running my own accounting firm as a tax agent. And I have been with Atomy for I think 6 or 7 years now.
That's good, Sam. Thank you for sharing a little bit of yourself. That's good. So we're going to move on to a few questions. Feel free to share with us about your journey. So my first question to you, Sam, is how did you first learn about Atomy and what made you to decide to join the company?
Okay, as an accountant, I was required to have regular meetings with my clients. And on the first day I was introduced to Atomy, it was actually an accounting meeting.
Okay, all right.
With a client.
Mm-hmm.
And all of a sudden, she introduced me to Atomy while putting the tax topic aside. And she was showing me this product, Atomy product, right? And this product is actually replaced by the FEB set, but before it was called the 6 skincare system. She was showing me this product and was saying that, you know, I started a new business, and when you become successful, you can earn 50K per month.
Oh, wow. Okay, yeah. That's good. Right. Okay, thank you.
All of a sudden. And then because of these two facts, I was not actually interested. Yeah, first, skincare product. I never used skincare product in my life. And second, earning 50K per month is not actually something that people, it's not very realistic for many people. So for these two reasons, I was not interested, to be honest. And after she introduced me, I actually signed up.
Okay.
Yeah, there was also two reasons for that. First, the relationship that I had with the client was really good for a very long time. And I knew that whatever she was introducing to me would not be harmful. So she was doing it with a good intention, whether it was for me to decide whether I take it or not. From her side, it was really good intention. I knew that. And second reason was that there was no joining fee and no cancellation fee.
Oh, that's great.
So there was nothing for me to lose. Anyway, so okay, you're doing me a good favor. I'll return your favor back to you, and then I signed up.
That's good to hear, Sam. So let me ask you a little bit further. So you signed up because there's no registration fee, and because of your relationship. When did it start, like, you getting serious with the business? Like, you say, okay, I really want to get involved a bit more.
Yeah, good question. Actually, for the first 6 months, she was inviting me to all these meetings, weekly meetings, and we had some guest speakers from Korea. They came to Australia as well, but I always said no. Yeah, but I had to find good reasons to reject her offer, right? Because we were in a good relationship. So I actually came up with other stories like, oh, I'm really busy at work, and that kind of excuses. So whatever she was giving me wasn't actually getting my attention. But one other day, we were having another tax meeting, right? And then she showed me all the lineage. And then there were people that joined under me, even though I didn't know any of them. And then I started to become curious about it. What are these people doing under me, and what do they mean to me? And I also saw this PV coming up, right? And how much is this PV in terms of dollar? And she calculated this: if you had the same amount of PV coming up from your right, this would amount to X amount of money. And then I started to become curious. Finally. And that actually took me 6 months.
6 months.
Yeah. So 6 months I was saying no the whole time. And then I started to get curious about it. So she again invited me to a meeting. So I then decided to go there because to be honest, whatever she was telling me, I couldn't understand like even half of it. Like the lineage and the PV system and all that. I had no idea what she was talking about. Not because she was bad at explaining, but the whole concept was new to me. And when I went to the meeting, I saw all these other people enjoying the product, and some people were saying they were buying more expensive product from other brands, but they switched over to Atomy, not just because it was cheaper, but because the quality was better.
Okay, that's good to hear. So you already touched base on my next question, which is about products. So what are some of your favorite products, Sam?
I have many. To be honest, before even coming to this meeting, I took Hemohim and I used skincare product for my shower and for my face. And I had a Slim Body Shake for my breakfast as well.
That's good.
Yeah, but two things I just want to mention is earlier in the a conversation today, I mentioned that I never used any skincare product before,
That's right? Yes.
Yeah, that was before I started Atomy business. And the reason was two reasons. Because when I washed my face, then after that, I felt really dry.
Okay, yeah.
And then, but if I wash my face and put all the moisturizer and things, I felt very heavy on my skin. So before Atomy, I didn't use much. Yeah. But after I met Atomy, the price was very approachable for me because I didn't have to spend a lot of money to start trying. And when I tried them on, it felt really good. It didn't feel heavy. It felt light. It felt moisturizing, and it smelled good as well. So I guess my message here is that even for the non-skincare users, the products are approachable, and so they can actually come into our everyday life.
That's good.
Yeah.
Thank you for sharing your experiences. And the key thing I'm taking away is that it's approachable, and that, like you said, like you never used it until you really just tried it out, which is a great thing to hear. So we're going to keep moving on. You've been doing the business for a long time. Can you share some of the challenges you face, like whether it's a conversation with a member or new potential members? What are some challenges you face, and how do you overcome them?
Good question, but I will answer it in a different way. Because I guess the challenge was not more from outside, but actually from inside. So I myself is the biggest asset for myself, right? But at the same time, I'm the biggest challenge for myself as well. So before meeting Atomy, comparing my income to people around me, I've always been the lowest bottom part of the income earners. So I was thinking to myself, becoming rich and earning a lot of money maybe isn't for me. Maybe it's for other people who are more talented and who are more opportunity seeking and who have more better people skills and so forth. It wasn't something that I thought I would be getting for my life. So that was the first challenge because I had to change my mindset. But after meeting Atomy and listening to the CEO Park speech and see how other people are becoming successful, that started to change my mindset. And also learning about how important it is to set your own goals and have the desire to be successful. That actually started to come into my mind. So the change that I was getting, experiencing through Atomy wasn't something dramatic. It didn't change overnight, but it was a gradual process. The more I got to learn about Atomy, the more I was able to change my mindset. So after that happened, things around me started to change. So it wasn't the outside that was giving me the challenge, but inside me, I had to write down the life scenario and learn how to dream and look forward to the future and have the desire and know that you actually deserve a lot of things that you want in your life.
That's good, Sam. Which you've touched base, which sounds like it's actually your personal growth too, which is a great thing. So you touched base on one of my questions I was going to ask about your personal growth through the Atomy business. What about the professional side? How does Atomy contribute to the professional growth for you?
Atomy actually changed a lot of things in my life, in personally as well as professionally. One of the things that Atomy teaches is honesty and goodness is the best strategy, right?
Yep.
Yeah, that's actually very true, and that's something that I have learned in Atomy as well. When you do the business, it's about people, right?
Yes.
But when you want to change people, you gotta be honest and you gotta be good to them, right? Which is loving and caring them. Yeah, and then the money will follow. So once you learn how to deal with people with love,
Yep.
then money will follow. It cannot be the other way around. Once you starting follow the money, then you will put people aside and success is not there. So once you know these principles in your life,
Yep.
it's not just the Atomy business that you will do better, but other part of your businesses, what else ever you do, it will have a positive impact as well. And you have to learn to live with fear. What I mean by that is when you want to start or when you want to change the things around you, you will always have fear inside you, right? For example, even me coming to this meeting and talking with you, I'm very nervous and I will always have the fear when I have to speak in front of people. But, just continue acting upon it. Learn how to have the fear with you while you're acting. Because even though you will get better at doing things, the fear will always be there, right? So just because the fear is there, don't run away from it. Just continue to fight with it and live with it. The best ingredient to success is actually failure. In my opinion, failure is equivalent to practicing. Yeah. So, for example, when you want to play basketball, you always want to throw the ball into the hoop correctly, right? But you actually consider it a practice when you are doing it outside your actual game, right? But it's the same thing. In the business, you have to practice and fail to become successful as well. But Atomy has taught me this very practically. In real life, in most of cases, when you fail your business, there are too much cost that you have to bear. For example, when you want to start a restaurant, setup costs, your maintenance cost, these are very heavy to take. But in Atomy, when you fail to recruit a new member or introduce a new product to other people, there is no cost even if you fail. So you can continue to practice while you try to achieve your success.
That's good.
That principle works in other places as well. So that has taught me a lot. And the other things that I want to mention is that especially here in Australia, we like to call 9 to 5 as our working hours, right? But I don't want people to trap their potential in between 9 to 5. Yeah, that's only a small part of your, your daily life. So if you want to achieve things, you have to look beyond that. So your mind and your body will always be working. But other than your sleeping hours.
Honestly, completely
But if you trap your working hours to 9 to 5, then you're stuck there, and your growth will be limited. But if you want to achieve things that the normal people are not achieving, then think outside the box.
That's awesome to hear. Thanks, Sam, for sharing your thoughts on that one. Sam, let's move on to the next one, which is what are your motivations for the future with Atomy?
Very interesting question and good question because these motivations have changed over the years. When I started Atomy, the motivation and the focus was all about me. Okay, I want to do better. I want to earn more income for my family, and I want to have the time freedom. I want to have the income that will come in even if I don't commit to a particular work hour. So everything was about me. And I mentioned earlier in the conversation that I was one of the lowest income earners among the friend group. And after achieving sales master, diamond master, and all the things, I actually found my motivations have changed. Because the desires that I had for myself is no longer there. I have time freedom. I'm not as financially worried as before. So my focus now is more about other people.
That's good.
The better I do, the more I work, the more other people can become successful as well. And because I have learned so much from Atomy, I have so much more things than before to share with other people as well. I try to share these with my work colleagues and my Atomy group and people around me as well.
That's good. Thank you for sharing about your motivations, and it's very encouraging that what was, I would say, an inwards looking for yourself, but now looking out for others, this care, this love, which is just amazing to hear. So it's a real testimony to itself. So thank you, Sam. So we've literally run out of time for our interview, so we're going to wrap it up here. So if we're looking at the camera and saying hello to all our Atomy members watching today, what's one piece of advice would you like to share to someone who's considering to join the Atomy?
You're watching this video already, so which means the viewer may be interested in the business already. But I guess what I want to say is that start taking action, because by taking actions you will change. Even if you learn things and if you don't take action, nothing will change around your life. And I can assure you this, the amount of achievement that I have made so far wasn't because of myself. It was purely because of the company and what the CEO, Mr. Park, has taught me through the videos.
That's good. That's good.
So we are given the same tool. It's only difference between myself and you, if you're considering to start or not, is the timing. I started a bit earlier, so my achievement came to me a bit earlier. But if you start now, nowadays we live up to 100 years, right? And whatever we achieve in Atomy can be passed on to 2 more generations. So it's never too late.
Thank you, Sam, for coming along to share your experiences, the challenges, your favorite products, and also just to constantly encourage us all to keep growing through Atomy. That's all we have for today, everyone. We hope you enjoyed this little segment. We'll see you at the next one.
Thank you.